So before we get to today's, what's the new world order since the inauguration, tell us what the good people of Cochise County have been putting up with for the last 4 years, Mark.
Well, again, thanks for having me. And I'll just say this. This is my 41st year, and what I've seen over the last 4 years is historical for a border. Border communities always have the international border problems here and there. But what we've seen, and I'll count the last 3 years, that's when we started keeping stats. Right. In the last 3 years, we booked 4,170 people for border-related crimes in Cochise County. Not immigration crimes. These are state-related crime, up to double-digit murders. Cost me $14.4 million here. Under the new smuggling law, we had 822 people booked in the law just for in our jail just for smuggling. Almost 600 failure to yield dangerous pursuits through my county. We've got our hands on the drivers. On and on. It's been a horror show down here with no engagement from Washington, D.C., and I've shared that with you before.
And then this crazy dynamic of young people, various people getting approached by cartels through their social media to collect $9,000 to go down to your community, pick up illegal immigrants, and then have Dukes of Hazzard car chases with you guys, with the good people of Cochise in the middle of it.
Well, yeah, you have juveniles. I think we've had over 100 juveniles in the last 100 plus, whatever it's been, in the last 3 years. Illegals that came across in camp lights, jump in the back seat and hiding back there while you have a 13-year-old driving a car at 100 miles an hour. Tell me that's not dangerous all the way around. It's just amazing why social media just totally turned their back on us too.
Now, my last question about the bad old days is, what was going, now that he's not there, now what was your feelings in your brain as you kept on, as Secretary Mayorkas would tell you, what are you complaining about? We're cool. Well, how did those meetings go with guys like Mayorkas?
That's one of the most frustrating thoughts and insulting at the same time. While we're down here holding a community together and trying to protect people, he's up there in Washington, D.C., playing politics at the worst level, the most dangerous level, because you're putting lives at the line, saying there is not a problem down here. The border is secured. What an insult for local, state, and federal law enforcement, and to my citizens that we all share, even in Washington, D.C. I think they forget that sometimes.
Yeah, the idea that you could hold, maybe, I don't know how many times you guys held your tongue in those meetings, but if you did.
Oh, I probably didn't more than I did. Let me say that, because it gets to a point where we all want to be good partners.